Go on a journey with me. Close your eyes, if you will. You're a little boy. You're walking out the back door into your yard. There's a party going on. It's your birthday. You're surrounded by clowns, and they are killing you.
Papa Chinos, the best pants in town.
Papa Chinos, where the pizzas ain't the only thing that's round.
In my life, I've been to 2 concerts.
What? Do you know what SUV stands for? Trivia.
There was a VeggieTales song about it.
Sports utility vehicle. Let's go.
There we go.
Welcome back to the Sorta Bros podcast. Blake, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good?
I'm good. Had a busy week.
I know, me too, which is good.
Yeah? What'd you have going on?
Just work, freelance. I'm trying to do this balance between this part-time job and freelance, which is good. Like, I still have freelance jobs, but I haven't necessarily found the perfect balance yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
But
it can be tough.
I don't know. Here recently, though, which just added on to my busy week, my car. So we've talked about my car a little bit on here before. Got a 06 4Runner, not the the cleanest rig, but there was just another thing wrong with it this week, and I had to take it to the shop.
What was it?
So
some of your problems, just for our listeners, have not always been things wrong with the car. Sometimes the car has been abused a bit.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. But for this one, actually, I think what you're referencing has never been fixed. We can get to that in a second. But what was this week? I had just like heard the brakes kind of like squeaking a little bit. And it's a really old car, so like I'm sure I need new brakes. I know my rotors, like in the past, I've seen my rotors have been like warped, which is like not good for your car, but I just haven't went and gotten them fixed. Mm-hmm. So like figured like most of that would be like need to be replaced, whatnot. I took it in and he was like, yeah, of course, like you need new brakes, new rotors. I need new calipers too.
This is Mike.
Yeah, good friend Mike. Shout out Mike's Garage.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, no, Mike's great.
Mike's
but
a good dude.
He's awesome. But anyway, he
Not
told
to be
me
confused with Mike, SB Mike.
He told me that like I needed all that like whole package of like brakes, rotors, calipers, but also he was like, you also have like your water pump and I can't think of it, like your timing belt. That's what it is. Your water pump and your timing belt like are severely overdue for like replacing. And I was like,
it's like in your emergency brakes exploded at some point.
And I was like, and well, so I told him as I told him to check my brakes, I also told him to check my transmission because my transmission has been doing this thing. If I brake too hard and then try to hit the gas again, I just hit the gas and it just revs up and doesn't move and then just kicks into gear. So I was like, something's like kind of off there.
It's like on Mario Kart when you like rev up at the beginning.
Literally.
And then you go nowhere.
Yeah.
Literally. So I was like, yeah, something might be a little off there. So like maybe check that for me. And anyway, come to find out, the water pump and the timing belt have nothing to do with the transmission. Mike was just telling me that apparently you're supposed to replace those things at 100,000 miles. My car is at 176,000 miles. And it was a pretty costly fix, so pretty tough.
Did you do it?
To add on
like
the week.
You went ahead and replaced it all?
I did. I actually, we had the brief conversation. Me and like my parents were talking.
Is it
they were
time
like,
to put it down?
well, they were saying, like at this point, we like calculated all of the things that like I've done to it, all the repairs, which has like been insane. And at this point, like we broke it down and divided it to see how much I was paying a month like obviously I'm not paying monthly, but if I were to be paying it monthly, like versus paying towards a car, like
You're
a
saying
new
if you
car,
went and got a new car.
right? But like that compared to like since all the stuff and then dividing it down, if I was paying for like as if this was a new car, but with the repairs, and it was still like technically I could have got like I can still get like a cheaper car, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to get just like a slightly better car and then pay more. So I just like decided I love my 4Runner, so I'm just gonna keep like putting money in this thing.
Yeah.
And so I put a lot more chunk of money into
You want to
it
disclose to our viewers how much?
this past week.
I think it shows transparency.
No, it was a lot of money, but I mean, people who know cars, you can look that up. It was what made it like really expensive was like obviously the timing belt and the water pump were expensive, but like also it wasn't just the brakes. Like if you just get your brakes done, it's like $500 or something, but it was like the whole package. It was like calipers, rotors, brakes, brake lines, you know what I mean? So it was like it was more. But anyway,
Yeah, it's like if you have like a 15-year-old dog and it swallows a sock and they're like, this is about to be $5,000. You're like, maybe it's time to say bye.
right.
You know?
Yeah, but to your point, I definitely have.
It's like that $5,000 could just buy a new dog.
True. Well, yeah, dogs might be a little different. $5,000 can buy a lot of dogs, depending on where you go. But,
Not these stupid corgis.
but
Just
no.
kidding, I love them.
To your point earlier, though, yeah, I've definitely beat up my car a decent amount. Blake and I have been referencing this one particular time where we were at my cousin's house for just like a party, and it's like kind of out in the country. I just add that detail because we were parked on kind of like a grass hill, and so
No spoilers.
I put my I'm just telling the story. What are you talking about? You have to say that. Tell the story. I put my car on a grass hill, pushed in the emergency brake, and then as I was leaving, I just couldn't figure out why my car was so slow, and I just kept driving, hearing this
Making a
clicking
horrible
noise.
noise.
Also, I never put my emergency brake on, so it just never slipped my mind. And then, like, I don't know, maybe like quarter mile down the road, I realized my emergency brake's on, and I really realized it right after it just
Explode.
cranked off my car. So yeah, then I pulled over and it was pretty tough. But yeah, I haven't had an emergency
Just
brake
keep
since.
throwing dollar bills at it.
I haven't had an emergency brake since, and
You don't need it.
I keep throwing a bunch of money into other things, but it's like I don't need the emergency brake.
No.
But
No. Plenty of things you need more than that. Like
also don't have a
podcast
sway
equipment.
bar, which some people say is really important to not
even
like
know what
flip
that
your
is.
car. Well, I was trying to tell you, but you started to talk there. I don't know. I've not the best of luck this week, but just kind of added on to the busy week.
I thought you were telling me what a sway bar was.
I just did. I said it's to not flip your car.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yup.
Well, speaking of cars, we got some feedback from a listener this week. Some feedback from another listener about another listener said they liked some of the Lego content. So we're back with another Lego review for you guys. Just built these guys. These are Mercedes. Brand new set. These are part of the Speed Champions collection. And this is some kind of sports car. I don't know the exact. And this is a Mercedes G-Wagon. Comes with a cool little minifig with a guy with sunglasses on. And the G-Wagon is driven by this lady with sunglasses on. Not going to make any assumptions about these characters, but a lot of fun. A lot of fun to build. Justice, give me your take on these.
I like them. This one says it's an SL63. Is that a kind of sports car, I guess?
I guess so, yeah.
But yeah, I think they're cool. I've never been much of a Mercedes guy, but
Okay.
they're okay. I wouldn't personally purchase them. I'm not going to lie.
You like the older ones. These are two intact.
Probably.
Yeah.
For my
I
taste.
respect that.
I mean, but
You don't
No.
like G-Wagons?
I was well, that was my next point. I was gonna say I think the G Wagons are pretty cool. I've always been I've always liked more boxy cars,
Yeah.
trucks, or Do they call G-Wagons trucks or cars?
Probably an SUV.
So would you call my 4Runner an SUV? Because some people call 4Runners trucks. Some people call 4Runners
It's
I
an
would
cars.
say
SUV.
it's an SUV.
And if you've been walking around hearing me talk about, sometimes I call it a car, sometimes I call it a truck.
I've noticed.
But it's an SUV.
Yeah.
Do you know what SUV stands for? Trivia.
There was a VeggieTales song about it.
Sports utility vehicle. Let's
Yep,
go.
There we go.
You helped me out with that. If you wouldn't have told me that, I don't know what I would have
Yeah,
done.
sometimes like the chassis of the
Oh, you and me. Sport for utility vehicles.
Yeah.
yeah.
What were you saying?
I'm saying sometimes like the bigger vehicles will be on the same chassis as like a truck. Like
Yeah.
they'll use like a Tundra for the 4Runner, but it's technically considered an SUV.
Yeah. Which is why, for some reason, sometimes hear people, or I think that's why people call them trucks sometimes.
Yeah.
Because it's like mine's the older one with a V8 in it. When it's like back then, all kinds of things had like that foundation in the truck, but I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
Megan, I heard you got a massage today. How was it?
I did. It was wonderful. 90 minutes long,
That's insane.
which I thought I'd
Maybe
never
too
gotten
long.
a massage that long. I had only done like an hour. And I thought that's going to be an eternity, but it still goes so fast. They do your
Except
whole
when
body.
I'm like, can you scratch my back? And she's like, I scratched your back forever. And I'm like,
I
it was
seriously
30
don't know how these
seconds.
people's arms don't give out. It's one lady the whole time for 90 minutes, but she's not just rubbing my back. Like, she's like,
Digging in
like
there.
pushing.
Yeah.
And it's on my back, my shoulders, and just your whole body.
At what point does it become like something else?
Like intimate?
Yeah.
Well, she never goes there.
That's not what I said. I said at what point, like how long would this girl have to go before you're like, all right, chill?
I mean, 90 minutes is probably enough.
But you just said it went by too fast.
It seems fast. Like, you're like, it seems quicker than 90 minutes.
What
How
would you
did-
do if you had paid for a 90-minute massage in like 2 hours and 15 minutes and she's still going and you're just like, should I?
You don't
Should
even
I
know.
say something?
They don't tell you the
It's
time.
a time warp.
They don't tell you the time. This girl's been going for like 4 hours. You just walk out and you're like, you're thinking it's been 90 minutes, but I don't know. The world could be different by then.
Yeah.
They just do that as a like hypnosis thing, maybe.
I don't know, but that probably wouldn't be good for you.
I
Because
was
like
gonna say, yeah.
you do, even just an hour massage, or 90-minute one. Like they have you like
They tell you you'll be
They give
sore
you
and-
water and they're like,
yeah.
get up really slow, like you'll be lightheaded.
Oh, like after the
Yeah.
like immediately after?
Yeah,
I was telling Blake earlier today,
I don't know why.
Huh?
I don't know why. I was just saying.
I've never had a full like 90-minute massage like that. I've had like 15-minute like sessions where they were like digging out knots in my back with physical therapy,
No, it's different.
but like not.
I got like a sports massage one time and it was like in this office space and it was just this older lady and me, nobody else. So she just leads me back into like what probably was a conference room, but they made it dark and now it's has a massage table in it. And I laid down and like it was nice, but she talked to me the entire time. And then like I just assumed that I guess I have like too much faith in, I don't know if that's a medical profession, whatever. It's not, but I was
Being
just
a
like,
masseuse?
I was just like, hey, I've had this knot in my hamstring. Like, if you're gonna work on my legs, could you check this out? And she literally was like, she was just kind of like rubbed on and was like, oh, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know.
She didn't dig it out.
Not still there. No, I mean, if I like flex my hamstring, you can see like a.
Wait, still there to this day?
Yeah, she didn't do nothing. I never went back to her.
How long ago was that?
She told me when I left, she said, if you liked it, you'll be back. That's what I tell everybody. And I did like it, but I did not go back. How long ago was it? Like a year.
What? You do not have a knot from a year ago. in your hamstring right now?
No, it's like however my hamstring formed, I guess. I don't know. It's weird.
Okay, well then that wouldn't be a knot.
I just thought maybe she could mush it out.
You're like, hey, my bone's kind of sticking out here. Can you move this a little bit? She's like, I don't think so.
That's weird.
Yeah, maybe we'll bring back pet peeve of the week. That's mine. When you get you pay for a massage and they talk to you the entire time.
Wow, that
shouldn't happen. That was because that was like a medical one, I guess.
That's like definitely a
she would just be like
type of problem.
what?
You're like,
when you go to a massage,
oh my
they
gosh,
don't
my pet
give you...
peeve when I go to a
First world
massage
kind
and
of
I don't get a
problem.
hot towel.
Yeah, they
You
don't
were
give
just
me
complaining
tea.
about having to spend the money that you have on your own car.
Okay, also don't really have that money. Bank account's looking really rough right now.
I was talking to a guy yesterday who was
But
like
yes,
a
I see
financial advisor, and somebody called him while we were together and was like, should I pay cash or should I finance this van? And they were saying the interest rates for it were like 8 or 9%. That's kind of crazy on a car.
No, I looked at it. When I was like thinking through this, like thinking about my Forerunner, I looked at the what's it called? Like just our local dealer, and it said 9%
Yeah,
for an interest rate for a car right now. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Goodness.
it's crazy. Plus, like the money that they were taking out was like an investment account, and it wasn't. It was not pre-taxed, and so, right? Yeah, like so if they were trying to buy like a $40,000 car, they had to take out like $55,000 out of their account to
To
offset
tax?
taxes.
The
So
heck?
to get 40,000 or so, they had to take out like 55 to buy a van.
a lot.
Tax state.
Yeah. Anywho,
Did you guys see the Deadpool and Wolverine popcorn bucket?
no. What's the deal with these popcorn buckets? You talking like Dune 2 style?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds posted it and was like, they will call this the year the war of the popcorn buckets began, or what, or something like that. I'll send you guys a picture of it because I can't. There's a whole video that you need to watch that goes with it that makes it gross. They have like, I'll send this to you first so that you know what I'm talking about. But basically, for our audio only listeners,
Listener.
Wait, yeah. Also, I think I forgot to post the last episode on only last week.
well,
No way.
for people that aren't looking at the screen, it's basically just Wolverine's face and his mouth is open super wide. And the video, it has literally like popcorn butter like running down the face and like
No
the
way.
whole thing.
The first angle, I couldn't tell how it was. I thought you had to like reach inside and pull the popcorn out sideways. So I'm like, how would it not spill? What does the bucket say?
It says
Designed
by Deadpool. Yeah.
That's a cool
That's
little
funny.
detail.
But
They need to do more stuff like this. That is crazy though. That's better than the Dune one, honestly. The Dune one was like just kind of like an abyss.
I thought the Dune was fine. That's like the worm. That's like a big like thing in the movie.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the kind of design I need to get into.
Yeah, who's designing that stuff?
Yeah, the video is just like
Sound like
them
Deadpool.
like popcorn, like just filling
yeah.
the mouth. But anyway, yeah, I thought that was fun marketing because obviously that popcorn bucket went crazy for
Obvious
being
reasons.
suggestive but not meaning to be. I don't know if it was. And then this one, they just went full force with it.
Yeah,
funny.
that's weird. I hadn't seen that. I actually earlier, actually it might have been late last week, not this week, but did you guys hear about the tiger that was supposedly loose in Cincinnati?
Bro, that was the first day of our stuff with work. So I got downtown at like 5:45 a.m.
Oh, that was that day.
and I was walking the streets of downtown because I had to walk from our office to.
It's all flashback to your lion days, dude. It's all flashback.
I had to walk from our office to a hotel to like pick people up, and then we got back at like 7:15 a.m. to the office, and Megan texted me that article and was like, "Tiger loose downtown." I was like, "Yo, what? Was it actually though?"
No. Here's what's so amazing about this. So, so there was supposedly some eyewitness called the police and said that they saw with their own eyes a tiger walking around Cincinnati. The police then go on
It was like near UC's campus.
It was in
wasn't
Clifton.
It? Yeah.
So the police then go on a crazy search, going everywhere, running through like the strips of woods because there's hardly anything in Cincinnati. But, like running everywhere, like trying to find if it was hiding somewhere, all this stuff. They end up finding nothing. They call obviously the first thing they do is call the Cincinnati Zoo. Cincinnati Zoo is like, I don't know what you're talking about. We had however many lions.
Like,
we
all our
have
tigers
6
are
lions
here.
or 6 tigers, and we have 6 tigers right now. Like it was like, we haven't lost a tiger, but the police
Joe Exotic.
But
just
the
in
police
background.
continue to search, and they end up never finding anything. And then what was so amazing about this was then, of course, all the memes just start flooding in. I just kept seeing meme after meme of like, it would just be like POV, the tiger that they never found. And it's just like Jamar Chase running in a touchdown or something. It's like the tiger loose in Cincinnati right now. It's like Joe Burrow just like freaking throwing in an insane touchdown, dude. It was amazing. But,
Jeez.
But no, yeah, that would like freak a ton of people out. Obviously, it did freak a ton of people out. But who called the police, said there was a tiger, and then no one had to check if they were like, oh, like that's like a valid like eyewitness. Everyone just went nuts, and there was never a tiger.
Also, what's like the Cincinnati police gonna do if they catch a tiger?
Probably had like tranquilizer guns or real guns that would like kill it.
Yeah, but like, would a 9mm kill a tiger?
You think they were shooting with a pistol? They definitely had like
I guess I was
AKs in their
thinking-
back.
I'm sure they
I don't
brought
think
in
police
some
carry AK.
backup.
You're thinking
yeah.
of the Taliban.
No, if a call like that happens, they have like AKs and stuff in the back in their
I'm
in
sure
their
they
trunk.
have like something.
They would 100% do. If you never watched like those like TV shows, the cops TV shows, they pull like.
Yeah, every time we're at your mammal's house, cops is on.
That's right.
True. No, but I thought what I had seen is that the 911 dispatcher said that they deemed it a credible witness and that the person was like not on drugs and
Here's
like,
what I'll
seemed
tell
like
you.
a normal person. But
Sometimes, from past experience, big dogs do look like lions and tigers.
Not a tiger though, dude. What? I can maybe see lion.
Okay, let's go.
I feel
That's
like
what I saw.
I feel like
You saw a dog.
maybe though I feel like the fact that our mascot for our football team is a tiger, it was probably like
The team.
yeah,
pet,
like somebody had a stuffed tiger or you know what I mean? Like some type
just
of
dragging
like
it down the street.
somebody
Yeah,
was
literally
dressed as
on
a
its-
tiger or like
It's literally dragging.
Also, what do you?
Somebody's
what-
dressed in a tiger
It's like
mascot
a
and someone
Bigfoot.
calls the police.
Who is the
It's
person
Bigfoot.
that is like says that, and the police are like, "That's a credible source to see a tiger."
I know that's what she was like. She was like, "Oh, they sounded okay." Okay, then that could have been a college dude just being like, "Hey, watch this.
Yeah,
I just saw a
sounded-
tiger." Yeah,
Yeah,
like, it's like,
pretty scary
know.
stuff.
I don't know. Anyway,
Megan, do you have a debate for us?
do I have a debate for you? Yeah, I can.
Oh, I thought you had one.
freaking speaking
I
of
have one.
Tigers, though, Joey B needs to come back this season. Wreck. I'm waiting
Yeah.
for it.
Somebody at work the other day just casually came up to me and said, "My husband just texted me. We have a dinner this weekend. We got to go to Jeff Ruby's, and it's going to be me and him and a couple other people from work and Joe Burrow." I said, "You need me to go?" if you don't want to go.
They were upset about this?
They were just like, she was just like, my husband's not a Bengals fan, so maybe that's why we got invited, because they were like, you don't care about him. But
Why were they? I don't know.
it was like a work thing.
Why? You work at Kroger.
Chill. Trying to keep my identity a mystery.
Yeah, Joey B. I don't know why I keep calling him Joey B. Joe Burrow needs to get in with y'all. That's the big work thing.
He probably at Kruger. I think we sponsor some. I know he sponsored the Reds. We're involved.
Oh, okay. Anyway, you got a debate for us?
Yeah, I can, but I need to figure out who has which side. So I'm just gonna think of a number between 1 and 10.
Is there a clear side that someone wants?
I don't know. I'm just gonna pick the first one that I wrote down, and whoever's closest gets that side.
Okay.
Justice number between 1 and 10.
Two.
3.
Whoa, it was 3. You really snuffed justice on that one.
2 is a tough pick because I can go 3 and now I've claimed 8 of the numbers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gave yourself 20% odds off the rip.
Yeah. Or that was just a douche move by you.
Either way. So I get to pick a side now?
No, that just goes
No,
to.
you can't change the rules.
No, I was just gonna give you.
Yes, that's what she said in the beginning.
I won though, so it's like how.
Because no, it wasn't you winning. It was you. It was just
It
picking
was just
the side.
deciding which one.
Okay, what are we doing here?
But the debate topic was are clowns scary or funny? So scary was written first in the question, so Blake gets scary and Justice gets funny.
Again, the underdog. Let me cook.
How do we format this?
I don't know. Last time you gave an opening statement, and then we
Yeah, and if we give opening statements, we have to respect each other's opening statements this time. Wait, Megan. We should get timed opening statements.
Oh, you want me to time you?
Yeah, timeless.
Okay, how much time?
I don't know how much you think.
Like a minute
Give me
or
10.
longer than that?
I want to build.
10 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, just do like
Do like a quick, like a minute.
60 seconds.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Do a minute?
Yeah, 60 seconds.
No, 60 seconds.
All right.
Is Blake going first, I guess?
Justice, jury.
Whoa.
Go on a journey with me. Close your eyes, if you will. You're a little boy. You're walking out the back door into your yard. There's a party going on. It's your birthday. Off in the distance, you hear a faint laugh. As you get closer, the laugh grows. You think, oh, these are my friends. They're laughing with me. Not at me, with me. As you start to walk out, you step onto the deck and eventually into the grass. You open your eyes. Your friends aren't there. You're surrounded by clowns, and they are killing you.
And that is 60 seconds.
Can I wrap things up here? Didn't manage my time.
That's it. That's your whole statement.
Not sure I managed my time well.
I tried to warn you. I was like,
The jury is trying to help you.
You step off the deck and into the grass, and it was like 48.
It took me too long to get him out of the house. Okay. May not have managed my time well, but we'll get it back in our rebuttal.
All right. Let me know when I'm able to go.
I'll just start when you start.
around the world. Around the world, we have all kinds of different signs of happiness. Events, different displays of entertainment. But for some reason, we always look to clowns. Circuses. Different types of circuses. All the time. You always just start laughing because these clowns are laughing. Laughs are contagious. And I'll rest my opening statement on that.
This guy's a clown.
Yeah, perfect timing. 60 seconds. You may debate.
Thank you.
This guy is stupider than I remember. You said all around the world things bring us happiness. Circuses, different types of circuses. Your two examples were circuses and different types of circuses.
That is correct.
Let me tell you a story. May I?
If it's under 60 seconds.
Is it the same story?
There's a man I know. A boy, if you will. Terrified of clowns. Why do you think that is?
I have no clue. They're amazing.
Why are they amazing?
Clowns? They bring me happiness. They're funny. They make me laugh.
What about the Joker? Right?
I don't consider him a happy clown. I actually don't consider him a clown at all. He's actually just a criminal in Gotham City. He's just a filthy man that puts on makeup.
Just wants to watch the world burn. He is a clown.
Well, see, here's the problem, I think, with your thinking is you're putting the title of clown.
Objection.
You're putting the title of
Is
clown.
that withheld?
I don't know what the term is. It overruled? Is that what it is?
Is that against
keep
me if you
going?
overrule it?
Because you can say sustained, but I think that means
Also, I love this, but last time Blake tried to make fun of me. He said, he thinks we're in court. Now, what's going on here? Okay. Anyway, I think you're putting the title clown on just villains or people who do bad in this world. And clowns are meant to be happy. They're meant to be...
Justice, close your eyes for me.
No, because the first time
One
it didn't
more.
do anything.
Just one more time. I ran out of time.
Nope.
We're going back to that backyard.
No.
Hey, close your eyes. I'm going to give you one word.
I'm okay.
And I want you to respond. Close them. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, but for longer, please. One word. Clown. What do you think of? It's not joy. It's terrifying. It's that red lipstick smothered across those big old lips.
What?
That stark white face with those black eyes. Those big old... No, really.
Objection.
Those big old
Objection,
teeth.
Your Honor.
Those big old sharp teeth and those huge pants.
Objection.
Okay.
objection. What?
Black eyes.
Sustained. That means I agree with it. I looked it up.
You agree with it?
I agree with his
an
objection.
Let's go. Let's go.
Dude, this is insane.
Let's go.
I agree because I feel you are stereotyping clowns.
Thank you. Thank
Because
you.
I said they have black eyes and big lips.
I think
Yeah.
I think this is your
Because of the big red
and
lips.
sharp teeth and huge pants.
yeah.
Okay, all of those things are accurate.
No, they're
teeth.
not.
Who's a clown's target audience? children, right?
Sure, you could say
The
that.
world.
Who's a pedophile? Target
Anyone.
audience.
That's crazy. Objection,
No,
Your
I'm just
Honor.
curious.
No, objection. Also,
Two worlds collide.
Also, what clowns are you looking at? Sharp teeth, big lips? Clowns just have normal sized lips and they put on makeup.
Not the ones that I've seen.
Also, what color are your lips right now?
Plum.
No.
Peach.
No. Be honest, I'm just curious.
Skin. What color would my lips be?
They're red.
No, they're not red, dude.
They are red.
No.
Thank you very much.
They're not red. Objection. Sustained.
No?
Overruled.
Let's go.
Give us another debate.
Oh.
I clearly won that one.
Holy cow, Megan. Who won there? Let me cook
He
here.
didn't say anything about clowns
Let me
being
cook.
funny. He said circuses and different kinds of circuses.
You're only thinking of my opening statement. I rebutted everything you said.
You did defend, but you didn't. He is right. You didn't always say that they're funny.
I didn't have time. He was always talking.
I
you
didn't have
did-
time.
you did
I barely
defend
got
it.
you out of your house before she cut me off.
Yeah, because that was again, you're only listening to our opening statements. Clowns are funny. They're
Clowns are
amazing.
scary.
They get into
Physical humor.
They have 800 clowns get into little cars and they all pile out of them.
And they all
They're
drive to little
hilarious.
kids' houses and they try to make them laugh. And then they take some of the kids home with them.
Objection, Your Honor.
Quit sustaining
I'm
them.
unstoppable with the objections. Also, Your Honor,
Guy
I
says
think
I talk all the time.
Your Honor, I think whoever what are we called in court?
I don't know because one of you would have in court.
Somebody's
Usually, there's like a defendant
defense-
and a
My foe.
plaintiff.
my opponent.
Yeah, there you go.
I think he doesn't have
Don't
his facts straight. I think he's only stereotyping my client because
Why does this guy keep calling me he and then he's talking about stereotypes?
What would you prefer to be referred to as?
Boss man.
that's not a pronoun.
That's not a pronoun.
But yeah, I think
Boss / man.
I think what he's saying is honestly arrogant, and it shouldn't be allowed the time of day in this court. I rest my case.
Objection. Sustained.
Objection to what?
Everything he just said. He's attacking my character. This is turning into a defamation case. I actually asked for another debate topic.
I don't know if I have another one.
Thank you very much.
And I
2-0.
won. But no, he's not 2-0. She just said that you didn't defend why they were funny at all.
She didn't say I lost though either.
Why have there been multiple movies about horrible clowns killing people if clowns aren't scary?
Because everybody just wants the good guy to be a bad guy.
He looks like a scary clown right now.
He is a clown.
Yeah.
Objection.
That was a joke.
Sustained.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Thank you for sustaining my objection, Blake.
Wait, no. Overruled. Or, I don't know.
You said the wrong one. It's okay.
I don't think so.
Yes, you did.
Megan, who won
You
that?
agreed with me.
Who won that?
I don't know. I feel like it's scary clowns, but
Let's go. 1-1.
All right.
it was a hard topic.
I do think if we had done 10-minute opening statements, it would have gotten powerful.
Well,
I don't know how somebody wins when they can't defend anything, but makes sense, I guess. Not really.
Watch and learn.
Also, okay, let's be honest now. Okay, I guess the debate's over. You could have had so many more points. What
What are you talking about?
the whole like 2015 clown raid or whatever that was, dude. There's so many things about scary clowns. I would have wrecked with that
What's the
topic.
2015 clown raid? I don't know anything about
and there
clowns.
were all these people dressed up as clowns, and they were just like in the woods.
Actually, like there were people who were like actually getting hit, like with like people were carrying bats and dressing them as
Oh,
clowns.
right.
There's just
Forgot
guy with a
about
knife
that.
dressed as a clown in the woods.
But they were like actually attacking people, right?
Yeah, that's scary.
That's scary. Yeah, so he agrees.
But it is like
This is after the debate. I'm out of character.
it is weird that they did used to be just funny. Or they originally were like, this is gonna be so funny and people are gonna love these guys.
Yeah,
And then now
that was
it's
weird.
like not everybody, but most people are like, that's pretty creepy.
Isn't there a job that you can show up to a little kid's birthday party to entertain them and it not be creepy?
Yeah.
What about like the princess people that do that?
Yeah, I was just asking.
Yeah, or like
Or
a
a
musical
magician?
artist or magician.
Is
You
a
don't think
magician
magicians
creepy?
are creepy?
I think maybe, but like if it's like a legit magician, no.
It's a cool magician.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
when the kids really gravitate towards.
Yeah, if the magician's like fly.
Yeah.
If the magician can fly.
Yeah, that's when, you know.
Well,
Well, that was a split decision that I will always go down as something that just doesn't count as a loss to me. That's like we're in the UFC. I'm Sean O'Malley, and that's 2-0. But
he lost though. I'm confused what he's saying.
Like it wasn't an amazing debate.
It wasn't. Give us better topics.
That was a good topic.
It was not a good topic. You know I don't care about clowns.
no, I think we might just be discovering that you're bad at debating.
Give me anything right now. I'll give you the best opening statement.
Here
of
he
my
goes.
life.
He's like, let me
We
sing
just
it.
did.
No. Anything else though? I'm locked in.
I don't have anything.
You've had 2 now.
Pizza and clowns.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes in the moment, I got mistaken on the pizza cutter thing. What comes first, the square pizza or the round pizza?
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was crazy.
Either could be possible.
There's no way.
You would just have to make a much bigger round pizza to get the same size square.
Yeah, and then we'd just be wasting
and
a
you're just
ton of
wasting
pizza.
dough.
There's just a bunch of cut edges. Like, what's all that pizza in your trash? Oh, that's just the edges from us cutting off the round for the round pizzas.
And they'd say, why are you making a square pizza? That's so much worse. What are you, freaking snappy tomatoes?
And then they're like, wait a second. The bigger question, why do all your circular pizzas not have crust on them? Well, that's because we cut out of a square pizza. So it only has middle pieces.
I walked out into the lobby of the church last week because Evelyn was making noise. And I guess they had an event after church, like to set up VBS or whatever. And so as I walked out, some pizza delivery guy from Snappy Tomatoes was walking in with like 4 beasts. And I was like, we're still doing this? Why are we still buying
Are you
this
saying-
cardboard pizza?
Are you saying we're as in our church or like Snappy Tomato is still making pizza?
Yeah, our church. Like, why are, I don't know.
Mm.
There's so many better options. That might be the worst option.
It's just so cheap
Yeah, it's
What
and so huge.
What do you think those huge pizzas cost per pizza?
Per slice or
no
per
clue.
pizza?
Per slice? No.
yeah, per slice, mate.
Oh, you said per pizza.
If you're walking into Snappy Tomato and ordering a slice, you're crazy.
Yo, let me get a slice.
It's a square 2-inch by 2-inch pizza.
I kind of feel like maybe Snappy Tomatoes isn't cooked. It tastes closer to the Lunchables you used to get, where it was just cold dough and you'd smear that sauce and
that's true,
shredded
though.
cheese on it.
No, yeah, I agree with that.
It's kind of closer to that than it is any kind of real pizza.
I agree with that. Now that I've eaten pizza and different kinds of pizza more, I definitely feel that Snappy Tomato is.
Are you looking up a price
Close
on
one.
a beast?
I was trying, but their
Because like it only says per slice.
order thing
I
is
feel like-
down.
Oh, of
I
course.
feel like the argument of it's so cheap is kind of
It's getting old.
bogus.
Yeah, it's getting old.
It's like so cheap versus an okay pizza. You might spend $30 more over $50 more over the course of all the pizzas or whatever for a much better quality.
I get it. This is a 1,000-year-old argument right here. Even in The Office, they got that segment on it. What's that pizza place called? They're like super similar or
Where they're
similar.
like, yeah.
Similar.
I don't know what it was. They're like, did you get this from Papadino's or Chinos?
Or no,
No, it's Alfredo's Pizza or Pizza by Alfredo.
He's
Alfredo's
like,
pizza
what
or
would you
pizza
rather have? A huge amount of okay pizza or a medium amount of really good pizza? And they're like, a medium amount of really good pizza.
and then they end up ordering the good kind, and they just like only eat that. It's amazing. Anyway,
Megan knew what it was the whole time, and she let me say Papachinos.
I was trying to figure out how much
Papachinos
a
is
beast
crazy. Papachinos, Shark Tank. It's just this one random
It's
Papa
just
who
an
made
Italian man
pants.
selling pants.
Yeah.
A beast is like $30.
But it's
Papachinos,
horrible.
the best pants in town.
The best pants?
Yes, it's Chinos. Yeah. But they're all like it's
Hey,
Papachinos.
Papachinos.
Hold on,
Where we don't cut corners.
Hold on, it's Papachinos. It's Papachinos,
Because of the-
and all of their pant colors are named after different like sauces.
It's like, what color is that? He's like, sauce. They're like, what about
even
what
different.
about this one? He's like,
Sauce.
sauce.
That's not even different.
Also
That's
sauce.
white sauce.
Some white
He's
cheddar
got some
sauce.
khakis. He's like, white sauce.
Like,
dough.
sort of brown.
Well done.
Cannoli.
He's like, that's raw dough. It's like pure white pants.
Yeah.
Anyway, Papachinos. I think that's my first Shark Tank ever.
Yeah.
And it was kind of piggybacking off of what your failed Alfredo's pizza.
Papachinos. It's all plus sized men's pants.
Papachinos. The
Papachinos, where the pizzas ain't the only thing that's round.
the like
You gotta
the,
do it in an Italian accent. I'm the only one doing Italian.
the button on like the
It's just a pizza.
button. Okay, you just took it right out of my mouth. the amount
Five
of
times you said the butt.
I know because every time I say
button.
I know because I say the button and then you start talking and then I say the button and
I
then you
had
start
to
talking.
end it. You were like,
You just-
were in
no.
a loop.
Stole his joke.
You act like I can't get anything out, but it's because you literally start to say it. I literally said Papachinos, the pant, and you go the pants store. You can't be this oblivious, dude.
I'm sorry. I thought you were stuck in a loop again. You
is
said
crazy.
the button.
Yeah, what you're not hearing is you talking every time after I say that.
Sorry.
Oh,
give
my
us
goodness.
some good Papachinos content.
I
You
tried.
took it.
I tried. You cleaned it all up. Oh no, that's good though.
Sauce.
Yeah, I need some sauce pants. You're like, oh my god.
Anything else there? Sauce pants. Maybe that's what we could call it. Sauce pants by Papachino.
Oh, so the saucepan is the title. It's just by
That's like the
Papachinos.
product.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Papachino's the
people
brand.
say like he's got that sauce. Right?
That yeah. I
There you
guess
go.
so.
Papachino's got that sauce. Is that Italian
Sauce in
accent
your pants.
The
good?
whoa, what did you just say?
Sauce.
That
Sauce.
It's kind of Boston or Brooklyn is where
Yeah, I was
you're
gonna
kinda
say,
going,
I don't
feel
know
like.
if this is an Italian accent we're doing. You're like, hey, come on, you're breaking my balls
walking
here.
here.
I'm walking it.
How we looking at on the
I guess it would be
battery
more,
life? Yeah,
You're still good.
I guess it would be more like the Papachinos.
maybe. I don't know. I've never been to Italy.
That is sauce. Give me your
That's
best
actually how it would be the whole time we were going sauce.
Yeah, I was
What
going
are-
Brooklyn. Sauce.
But that's like a thing. That's like a stereotype too, though. Is that
I was
accent
going
with
more
the
Italian mobster versus
Yeah.
Italian fashion designer
Okay.
or restaurateur. Tier.
versus Mamma Mia.
Restaurant tour.
Anything else?
No. You got to get to know the bros or something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's the best concert you've ever been to?
This is a hard question for me, or actually, I guess really easy because in my life, I've been to 2 concerts.
What?
That
Really?
is a correct
You've
statement.
only been to 2 concerts.
I've been to 2 concerts, and they've only been
Christian.
Christian concerts.
What are they? Need to breathe.
No, my very first one ever was like this, like super small venue church, and it was like the 116 crew back in the day.
I've seen them.
Yeah, it was like
if I know.
Lecrae, KB, Tripley,
Oh.
all those guys. And that was back when that was the only music I listened to, so it was pretty hype. But then I guess my favorite, because it's I've only had 2. I've also been to a Maverick City concert, which was pretty freaking sick.
So if we go to this Elevation one, it's going to be the 3rd one you've ever been to?
That is true. Yes. Also, it was pretty cool. I got to meet like Maverick City's pianist at that concert.
Oh, cool.
It was cool. Which he's crazy, but like
Nice.
like crazy on the piano. I mean, not like crazy bird. But no, he's a cool dude. He's cool.
That's cool.
So yeah, I guess Maverick City. But I've only been to 2 concerts.
This is a horrible question.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't know. What about you?
I've been to a good amount of concerts. We saw a concert 2 nights ago, and I'm kind of feeling like it might be my favorite because it's
Whoa.
kind of I do this thing where every concert I go to, while I'm there, I think I have like a recency bias because while I'm there, I'm like, every time for some reason, I think, is this my favorite concert I've ever been to? But like, there's people that I love, but like, I don't think a stadium concert could ever take number 1 for me because it's like, there's no intimacy to it. It's super crowded. Like, you're typically very far away. Whatever. So this concert was like super intimate. It was like perfect. We showed up like right in time. He had no opener. You sit down. Like he walks onto the stage as I walk in front of the stage to sit in my seat. I sit down. It's just him and his acoustic guitar.
Who is this?
Noah Gunderson.
Oh, you guys went and saw him. I didn't even realize that.
And I sit down as he like starts playing the first song. I mean, I've listened to these songs since like high school.
He's kind of smaller though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, which is why I love him. And but like all these songs that I've listened to since like high school and like newer ones. But like he would give like brief like explanations of the songs or whatever, and it was just like amazing. He sounded amazing. He played for like an hour and a half, just solid, like no dead space, other than like talking, obviously, but there was no like waiting for him to come out, waiting for an opener to leave, whatever. And then we were home by like 9:30, and
And we sat the whole time.
we sat. The chairs were like movie theater cushioned, just chilling. Like,
That is, I will say, the 2 concerts that I've been to, I mean, you guys know, but like my back like sucks pretty bad, especially like when I have to stand just with all the problems with it. So like the 2 concerts that I've been to, my back has killed afterwards because I had been standing for 3.5 hours. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
like
If
the
you're-
Maverick City concert, we stood the entire time and we were in there for like 2.5, 3 hours. And well, actually, we were probably standing for like 3.5 because we were standing for 45 minutes before they even walked out.
Yeah.
And it was like, and it wasn't a big place. It was also just like a big church, but it was like, we still got there super early. And then before that, we were waiting in line outside standing. And it was like, it was one of those lines where it was like curl wrapped around kind of thing. But yeah, no, that's definitely. It's
I
definitely
would never go to a
horrible part of
concert
it.
at Bogarts if I were you. Bogarts is horrible.
Bogarts is just standing.
It's
Yes.
just standing, but like it's just this like thin like shotgun style room, and so like there's no like real walkway because everyone floods in. So like if you wanted to get down, you have to like go on the edges and crowd by people. But like, so I say that because like if it's somebody you really like, you have to get there early to just be up at the front. 'Cause it's all standing and everybody pushes forward. Well, everybody just like gets super drunk, spills beer on you. You're standing like crammed in the whole time, and it's just always a horrible experience.
It's terrible as a short person because I can't breathe because there are people everywhere, and I can barely. I mean, the last one we went to, every time we go, we're like, we're never going back.
Yeah, it's bad.
And we went still, and I was pregnant.
It was Matt Mason.
Yes, and me and Taylor was also pregnant, Blake's sister, and so we were standing the whole time, and so on top of that, we're in this crowded room. It's so hot. Also, I'm pregnant, so like makes me extra hot.
I was like sick. It was like the first day I was getting sick, but I was like, maybe I'm not. Maybe it's allergies, whatever.
I was like extra hot. The guy that opened for him straight screamed into the microphone, and the sound was like terrible. Whoever was doing the sound, it was insane. Yeah. And I was like, I'm going to have a panic attack.
Dude, I felt like I was too. Like being sick and the pressure, and then like getting screamed at with the instruments and everything.
It was. I was like, I need to leave.
Taylor
like,
and Jordan hated it too. We were literally, we all looked at each other and we were like, we want to like see Matt sing a song, but like after the first song, we should go just get milkshakes or something and get out of here. So we were like, okay.
Well, because the sound was so bad. So we were like, if he comes out and it sounds like this still, like
that band was just very, very bad. But he came out and he played the first song and we were just like, oh yeah. So then we ended up staying the whole time. But
I would have left.
Really? Yeah.
Half the concerts we go to,
I like Matt Mason, but
Megan's
I was like,
along for the ride. She like doesn't.
That's not true.
Well, I mean, like you like Need to Breathe and Noah Kahan, but like you would never go to a Noah Gunderson concert without me.
No, but that's like the only one.
Matt Mason.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, but that was. That's different. Those are two people. You said 50% of the time.
Wow, I was just.
She's pregnant. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say though, even though I've only been to two, I feel like what's cool about small concerts also is because like you said, whether it's like you have to wait in line to get closer, or even if you don't have to wait in line, like we technically still had to wait in line, but then there was like a VIP line, and inside there was a front section where the VIP like ticket holders like all had a specific seat where they needed to go, but the seats were like these like pews on the floor in this church. But then there was like a ton of rows up where like the main and like normal admission was. And so I'm there with it's me and two of my buddies, and we walk in, but we're like up front because we got there really early. We're up front in like the normal admission. And so we're walking in like right behind the VIP because the VIP walks in, they call the VIP in, and then we walk in. This VIP section is sectioned off with like that like rope or whatever. And there were like people just walking in. Every VIP person had walked in, and there was so much open space in that front section. And so my buddy Kyle was just like, should we just like slip into that?
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, like if someone kicks us out, we'll leave. We sat in the VIP section the whole time.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was sick. Like we were, I don't know, maybe like 10 rows back from Maverick City. It was sick.
One time, Megan, I've liked Jason Mraz for a long time. And
I don't know who that is.
Really?
Do you know who Jason Mraz is?
I probably know the song.
Or like, I Won't Give Up.
You definitely know those.
I definitely know
That's
the song.
like,
yeah, I don't know.
What's the chorus? How's the chorus go?
What was the first one you
Tried to
sang?
be chill, but
Oh,
you're so
yeah,
hot
yeah.
that I melted.
That guy still makes music? Isn't that an old
then
song?
he does the, what was the other one you mentioned?
I Won't Give Up.
Like, I won't give up on us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do know those songs. I don't.
He had a couple big ones.
You.
Whatever. I liked
This
his
was
music
years
for a long
ago.
time.
I think he is still making music. But
I
this
used
was
to
like a couple years ago.
when I used to draw. He had like some live, like small concert video that was uploaded on YouTube. So I used to like listen that live concert all the time when I would draw when I was younger. Anyways, so I've liked his music for a long time. One time Megan took me to his concert for something.
We were dating.
Well, yeah, when we were dating. And it was at Riverbend Pavilion. And so there's all seats in there. There's no lawn at that one. And so I was like, oh, where are our seats? And she's like, I don't think they're great, but it's what I could get. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And so we walk up and like...
We were very early as well.
Yeah, we were early. And we walked all the way to the back. And along the back at the top seats, there's a chain link fence that blocks people from like falling out. And we had our back up against the fence in the back corner. Literally the back corner. So as far away as we could get from him. And I like didn't care. I was like, oh, this is fine, whatever. So we were there early enough. This like middle-aged couple comes up to us holding like bags of merch. And they were like, hey, like you guys look nice. We actually like love Jason Mraz. We like travel around with him to these different shows. And I'm like, you're still buying merch, and this is like the 6th show you've seen this year from. So they were like, something happened. They were like, we had 2 friends that were coming with us. They couldn't show, something like that. So they were like, you guys can have these tickets. They're better seats.
Holy.
So we were like, oh, thank you. And dude, we were like 5 rows from the stage.
That's insane.
That's insane. Like where we had to like show the tickets to get past like security guards and stuff.
No, the funny thing was when they were first walking out talking to us, the lady goes, are you big Jason Mraz fans? And I said like...
No.
And I said, like, no. I was like, yeah, I listened to him. I was like, he's a big fan. I got him for him or whatever. And like at first I was kind of like, not really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so good though.
That's cool. I didn't know
We've
that.
seen him. We've seen John Mayer a couple times. Ed Sheeran 3 or 4
John Mayer we
times.
also saw in the very back of the venue.
Yeah. In Ohio State Stadium. We were
that one was because there literally were no other tickets. Like they sold so fast.
We've seen like Ed Sheeran 3 or 4 times. We saw the Lumineers. We've
seen Need to Breathe more.
Noah Kahn. We've seen
so
Need to Breathe
times.
like 5 times.
Need to Breathe is my favorite. That's probably my favorite concert. This has to be one of theirs.
One time, dude. So Noah Gunderson is like my favorite. I mean, like, he's just the guy that like I just have so many memories with his music kind of thing. So he'll always kind of be my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And one time, I had bought these concert tickets. And I didn't realize, but it was like on the day that we were doing Megan's birthday party or something. But we were dating, and so I like went to her birthday party, and then I like I was like, "Do you care?" She didn't care. I split like a little early to go to this concert, and it was for City and Color, and it was at Bogart's. And we get there, City and Color plays, and we couldn't. Or no, City and Color didn't play. We like couldn't find who his opener was online, and it's Taylor and Jordan and I, and we're standing there, and we're talking, and then opener comes out, and I look on the stage, and like just by sheer coincidence, Noah Gunderson opened for him.
Holy.
Which is insane, because we were like stoked to see City and Color, and then my favorite artist walks on the stage and opens for him.
Is he your all-time favorite artist?
Yeah, probably.
Holy cow.
There's like
didn't know that.
Well, I mean, like, there's people who's like I love John Mayer and Ed Sheeran. I love some, like, you know, in terms of different genres. But if there was like a guy, probably.
But I feel like he's very like in his niche of like songs though.
He's like singer songwriter. Yeah.
Yeah. Dang, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But again, like if I found him now, it would maybe be different. But
Yeah. Right.
so I don't know.
Yeah, I think that Need to Breathe concert, again, we were standing the whole freaking time, but we were like 5 people back from the stage. And what's the
What?
It's Sanctus Real?
I think this real.
Who opened for them?
Wait, what, at Need to Breathe's concert?
Yeah.
Where?
When at
Icon or something?
yeah,
No, it was Switchfoot.
Switchfoot.
Yeah.
And that one was super good because that was
Yeah.
basically just like
John Foreman. They like sang together and stuff.
they have a song together with Need to Breathe, but like he sang, it was just like basically all the old songs like from the radio, like that I knew like growing up.
Right.
And so it was just like such a fun like opener in that like, and then And their music is fun anyway. Switchfoot. And then I just love Need to Breathe like live. They're insane.
Yeah.
And we were so close. Like, I could I see his face and
He's insane.
He's
dude.
so good.
He's so good. You should go to his concert. But and then who did they open for that we saw? Oh, and then we saw One Republic and Need to Breathe, open for One Republic.
them. That was also
That,
amazing.
I remember you guys going to that concert. That is the most insane. There actually has been one concert. I'm not normally like envious of people when they go to concerts. I don't know why. I don't not want to go. I just mean like it's just never been something that I've like spent my money to go on. But that was when you guys told me that it was One Republic, and then like right after that, back to back, like Need to Breathe. I was like, holy crap, I want to go. Like I wish I was there.
It was dope.
Because that was also when I was obsessed with One Republic's like couple singles that they had put out after like Top Gun came out, and they put out
Oh yeah, they played
all those songs. Like I was like, because I was listening to Need to Breathe and One Republic like back to back all the time, and then that was insane.
Yeah, I do that too. He did a whole part of the set that was just songs
so cool.
that he had written that were other people's songs.
Dang, that's
No, it was songs that he had written for other people that had gone #1 on the charts.
Right, yeah. But it was all like,
flex.
and it was
It was
all
like
like
Halo
build
by
up.
Beyonce and stuff like that.
Like stuff like he would like kind of tease what the song was, but wouldn't tell you, and then they would just like start into it.
Yeah, that's cool.
I guess they have like the same pitch or tone or something, which is kind of weird to think about. But he wrote, I don't know if it was Rolling in the Deep or what it was, but he wrote a #1 hit for Adele. And he said that like he was like saying, and she was in my office and we were saying this, and then she started singing this line, and he started singing part of the song, but it sounded so much like Adele when Ryan Tedder's saying that I thought that they were like playing a clip of her or something, like they were like dubbing it or something. But he like tried to do the accent and then like sang like her. It sounded just like her. I don't know. It was crazy.
He's a good singer.
Yeah. But anyways, you got to go to more concerts.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
We can
Episode 24. All right.
Thanks.
See ya.